Low inventory, high demand, causing the fire in the market. Let's talk. It's Manny Bagga of the Bagga team from Royal Page Magna.
Hey, it's Shivani Bagga, and let's talk about the housing market in January 2025. We are starting this year off with a bang. The market is absolutely crazy right now. We thought we'd be slow. We thought we'd have a break this year. We were rolling into 2025 thinking, oh, January will give us a little bit of a break. Absolutely not. We are crazy slammed with business and the market is definitely showing up for it. So let's take a peek into what's going on in all aspects of the market. All right, so our average selling price for all residential properties is sitting at an average of $438,000 month over month. So from December all the way to January, it's been a slight increase of 0.8%. However, year over year, so from January 2024 to January 2025, it's been a 9.9% increase. That's almost 10%. So if you bought a property in January of 2024 versus the sale price of it now, it's gone up roughly 10%. That's a great increment to see, especially in Edmonton. It's healthy growth. It's really, really nice to see that. And again, we're going to see this trend go into the next segments as well. So let's jump into what our detached single family properties are sitting at. The average selling price is sitting at $561,000 for a detached single family property. Month over month has gone up 4.2%, and year over year, holy smokes, is sitting at 16.2%.
Wow.
So if you bought a house at $500,000 last year in 2024, now that detached single family house is sitting almost 20% more in its selling value. So that means it's a great investment, and we're only going to see these trends move up and up as we go throughout the year, and especially as we move into 2026, 2027, and 2028. Jumping into our semi-detached properties, the average selling price for those properties is sitting at $421,000, so just slightly less than our average all residential price. Month over month, it is sitting at an increase of 3.0%, and year over year at 11.2%. So again, we are seeing that demand for our semi-detached properties, just like we see our half duplexes or our triplexes or our residential attached properties. We are seeing a jump for those because of the affordability. People are able to, make down payments for those, make their monthly payments. Their risk tolerance is a little bit more available for properties at that price point. So that's why we are seeing that, 11.2% increase year over year because of their affordability in that bracket. Now jumping into our row homes and our townhouses, the average selling price is sitting at $312,000, month over month sitting at 6.6% increase, and year over year, just slightly behind our detached single family properties, is an increase of 15.8%. So our townhouses, even though they do have our condo fees on it, a lot of people are jumping towards those properties because, again, affordability. Just under 16%, those properties have gone up from January 2024 to January 2025, which speaks volumes of how this market is going to continue to grow. Now let's jump into our condos. Our condos and apartments average selling price is sitting at $203,000 month over month, slight decrease of 0.8%. However, year over year, we are seeing very healthy growth of 4.9%. So again, as you can see in every single segment of the market and every single type of property that you might look at in the residential market, we are seeing growth. It's fantastic to see. I mean, me and Manny see it day in and day out. However, when the numbers speak, they really do. And we want to let you know that this is definitely going to be a trend that's going to continue for the majority of the year. So if you think, hey, I'm going to buy when the prices are going to go down, keep waiting, because that day's not going to come. I know I deal with a couple of buyers that are in that boat, and unfortunately, that's just not where we're going to be seeing 2025. It's going to be a killer year for our sellers and for our buyers. My biggest tip right now is going to be prepared. If you like a property, number one, be qualified. Number two, make sure you're prepared to be going into multiple offers, because this housing market is going up. So that's what's going on right now in my side of the world.
I am listening like a concentrated. I say, holy moly. Am I in Edmonton or am I in Miami? I look at the hot wave which has got hit in December.
Yeah.
People was not expecting. It's a very unexpected market. I look at it's called early spring. A lot of people there are looking at this market somewhere March and April. That's the same market we are seeing in January. So numbers are speaking. You cannot lie. You cannot even hide on those numbers. Just as Shivani lay down every increment, say, hey, there's a 16%, there's a 17%, or there's a 11%. Doesn't matter which segment you are, we are up. Basically, I tell all the people, say, hey, 10%. Just in a small little segment. If you're in January 2024, you're in January 2025, 10%. And people are waiting for those 10% cheaper property, which they're finding. It's never going to happen. So we all need to swallow that hard way. But let's jump in on second side of the coin. We have a 3,731 total properties that are available in Greater Edmonton market. So that's a total listings are available. I can see for last couple of years, this is the lowest ever we can see the inventory, because inventory is, if it's coming down, if the demand is going up, because of those interest rates are forcing them to come down. Yes, I can say that those things are biggest factor in that demands are getting high upper. So last month we have 2,452 listings came, which is 83.5% month over month inventory high up.
Wow.
Hey, we all know that December is always low month and in January is highest month, but we never see an influx of 83.5% inventory going up month over month. But that's good news. Year to date, obviously 2,452 listings came, which is we are just only 1 month in. So in a selling wise, so if there's a total 2,452 properties came, 1,597 property got sold last January. It was snapped, like people was right on top of it. If there are people that right property was coming, there are multiple offers. I look at some of the listings got 16 offers in a day. That's the market speaking itself. Like, I'm not making those stories. I can look at it. All my fellow realtors are consulting with me. Say, Manny, I list the property, boom, within like 2 hours, 3 hours, or even 10 hours, 10, 15 listings. I'm not saying that for all listings, but if the price is right in a certain price bracket, you are seeing those multiple offers. And year to date, obviously, the 1,597 listings are there, which is 11.2% market up. So that's where we're sitting at it. Flip side, people are saying that, just like Shivani explained to them, hey Manny, what is the average days? Average days are coming down. Last year was sitting at a close to, for detached home, was sitting at a close to 60, now sitting at close to 51, so 9 days less. If you're semi-detached homes, last year was sitting 53, right now 37 days. So that's quite a bit jump into that small little market. Townhouses and row houses last year were 53, 37 days, man. It's touching close to like a 5 to 6 weeks. Apartment and condos, obviously last year was 65 days. I'm sitting at a 57 days, so taking a little bit of extra time, but still close to 2 months time frame. All residential, if we can put everything together, last year was sitting at a 59, right now I'm sitting at a 48 days. That's a days in the market. So if you can see, those days are coming down and down and down. So Shivani, what is your prediction, or what is your best advice you can share with the buyers, which is they're sitting on the fence? Should I not? Should I wait for another month or 2 months? The interest rate is going to come down. What do you think that for a buyer point of view, because you involve in a lot of buyers files and then you manage the lot of bigger portfolio for the Bagga team, and then what is your personal experience which you want to share with the buyers?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great question. So if you are a buyer and you're on the fence or whether or not you should wait, or whether or not you should maybe pull the trigger right now, I would honestly say the inventory is going to continue to come on the market and it's going to get scooped up really fast. Just like Manny said, hey, our days on market are coming down from last year, and it's in every category coming down. And just like I also spoke about, our prices are also significantly increasing. So even though you might be thinking, hey, my interest rates are going to be coming down, your purchase prices are actually going to be going up as well. So when you increase your purchase price, your interest rates might slightly slightly decrease, but at the end of the day, are you really saving anything? That's a question that you really need to sit down with your realtor and break the numbers down with, because it really depends. So sit down with your realtor, break those numbers down. If it makes sense for you to wait, it might, but if it really is a time for you to pull the trigger right now, I really would say be serious about the market. It's not going to be going down anytime soon.
Fantastic. That's a great advice. Hopefully you guys are getting benefit of these advice, because this is coming from a professional who dealt in a month over 15 to 20 transactions and gone through their hands. She's not making up. She's not doing any BS to you guys. I want to tell you the truth. So if you guys want to get a benefit, make sure you concentrate on Shivani's advice. So on a flip side, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Hey, January month for our high roller was that straight up. The detached home, $6 million property, highest property got sold in Edmonton. $6 million.
Good job. Congratulations to those buyers.
And I'm so happy for our Edmonton. You know, seeing those $6 million property to be sold, that is a so proud moment for our city, okay? For semi-detached, $742,000, that's the most expensive property got sold. Row houses and townhouses, the most expensive one got sold for $625,000. Apartment and condos, guys, $1,600,000, $1.6 million apartment got sold in January. $6 million detached home. Guys, we are so proud that our Edmonton is getting a little bit of lifting up. I'm so happy for everybody. Hopefully, it doesn't matter you guys are buyers or seller on that side, and all the fellow realtor who did these transactions on mine and then on the back of the Bagga team, we are so happy for everybody. All right, so that was a small little high roller. So now you wanted to know what is my prediction, what I think that what's gonna happen in upcoming 2 months or 3 months. Guys, as I mentioned, it's early spring, inventory is going down, demand is high up. When you say supply goes down, demand goes up, only one thing happened, price goes up. Okay, for all the sellers, hey, if you are thinking that I'm gonna wait till June or July, by all means, that's your choice. But if you wanted to take action right now and then you wanted to move into your next home, it's gonna impact you on both ways, because a lot of people, they are selling their $400,000 and they're buying for $600,000 to $700,000. So think this way, if you're selling your $400,000 for 10% high, which is $40,000, and tomorrow, after 3 months, if their predictions that they can buy in 600, 700, that's also going to go 10% high up. That's also going to go $60,000 to $70,000 up. Technically, if you are swapping those two numbers, you are actually shortfall for at least $20,000 to $30,000. So that's my math is there. Hopefully this tip will be helpful for all the sellers. If you guys have any questions, hey, any questions, we are not here to bind you. We are not here to keep you. Bagga team is just only giving the value to you, so you and your family can make the right decision that will be more benefit for you. Am I right, Shivani?
Absolutely. Anytime you'd like some consultation, you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. You can reach us at 780-431-5615 or visit our website, www.mannybagga.com.
Hey, just wanted to go, before you guys leave, I think myself and Shivani, we're doing this one over 5 years now, but I wanted to have all the comments from you. What is your feedback? What is your personal predictions? If you think that something's not right, please comment below. Those comments are very valuable for us. Or if you think that this video is good or some knowledgeable stuff is there, make sure you share and hit the bell button. Myself and Shivani will bring our best value-driven product and knowledge for you, so you can be ahead in the game plan when you are buying or selling in the Edmonton real estate market.
Absolutely. Don't forget to click the bell button, subscribe, and like this video. And again, we'll see you in February.
Love you guys all. Wish you guys best of luck.